5 minutes remaining, 5 minutes left.
Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another live stream. We have got something a little bit different tonight. I'm going to be doing a little bit of iRacing, touring cars at Oulton Park. We've got a race coming up in 2 minutes. We've had I've had what, probably about half a dozen races on iRacing and the touring cars. I've enjoyed every single one of them, but I've had some really bad luck. The last race was all my own fault. I forgot to change setup, so I had to pit and get some more fuel. The race before that, I had 3 wheel disconnects on the Leox wheel, so I'm back on the trusty and my favourite FSR wheel, so that's no longer for sale. This is staying right here. But yeah, so I'm about mid to back in the touring car, but I've only had like half a dozen races in like 3 years, so I'm pleased with the way the progress is going. I'm enjoying being back in iRacing and doing my own thing for the time being. So yeah, if you, I mean, I've been in with Dave Cams. I'm pretty sure Dan Lewis was in our last race, and these are obviously very quick. So it was really good to have all 3 of us. I'm assuming Dan is Daniel Lewis 9, or is it not? Oh no, it wasn't Dan Lewis. It was Daniel Lewis 9 in my race, so it's not our Dan. I think our Dan is Daniel Lewis 6. So, but I was in with Dave Cams. He had a bit of an issue, I think. So we're doing 3 races tonight. I'm doing a fixed setup, which is now. Then I'm going to be doing an open setup, which I'll probably be using the fixed setup for that anyway. And then another fixed setup. So 3 races tonight. Let's get over to iRacing. We are ready to go. So yeah, the last 2 races I could have easily probably had about sort of like 60 or 70 I rating combined, but I ended up losing about 30. So never mind. Oh, hope everybody's enjoyed their bank holiday. Right, who we got in this one? Dave Cams. Our Dave Cams. Not the Dave Cam, our Dave Cams. He's in this one. Pretty much every race that I've had, Dave has been in my race. So if we can get a few MVRC boys, the likelihood is we'll get in the same sort of split, which would be pretty cool. But I'm loving the touring cars. I hated them before. I'm in the Audi. I can't start. I don't know how to start.
Pit exit looks clear.
I keep wheel spinning it off the line.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 20 Celsius.
Don't be shy, guys. Say hello. If you're there. AJ. I'll be streaming. I'll still carry on streaming, mate. It's just I'm just doing a bit of my own stuff now. Do you know what I mean? Rather than always community. So I'll be doing some community racing tomorrow. I watching Indy 500. Yeah, I didn't. What was I watching last night? I watched a little bit of the boys doing the. I didn't expect me to. I wasn't gonna. It's a completely impromptu stream with a bit of iRacing. I was watching a bit of the boys' Formula One race at Monaco. I think I jumped into Tinez's stream. I was watching that for a little while, and then I fell asleep. And because I think I watched about the first 50 laps of the Indy 500 because I really wanted to watch it. Formula One, that was so boring, man.
Your exit is clear. Watch the white line. We've got 2 laps. Let's get this done.
So we've got our very own Dave Cams in this race. He's about a second faster than me, so he should qualify quite well. Hey Ben, how you doing, buddy? I'm loving the touring cars. Like I say, I'm about mid-pack, mid to back of the pack sort of thing, but when you've had so long away from iRacing, it takes a while, and especially the touring car. Like I say, I've not driven this since it came out. About 3 years ago, I bought this Audi when touring cars were first introduced. It may even be longer than that. Whenever the touring cars were introduced, that's when I bought this Audi. And that's the last time I drove it. I hated it. But now I love it. Yeah, I mean, touring cars at Oulton Park, they are a match made in heaven. They really are. Not sure what I'm going to drive next season. I'm not going to mix and match. I'm going to pick like maybe 1 or 2 series, and I'm actually going to do it. I'm probably going to pick the touring cars as one, but I fancy an open wheel, and I'm thinking F4. I don't know yet. I'll have to have a look at the schedule. The schedule means a lot to me. I don't like racing tracks that I don't like. So it might just be a case of like I'll race whatever I want on any particular day rather than try and stick to a season and force myself to race on tracks that I don't like. So we'll see. I don't want to go down the route of like, you know, sort of grinding for iRacing. Like I say, at the moment I'm about a 1.5k. 1.4 now. I lost iRating in the last one. But I was up to 2.4k when I was like, you know, really into iRacing. But that was just purely playing nothing else. Ah, Super Formula Lights. Oh, I'll have a look, Ben. I've not even looked at the forums yet because I've only just got back into iRacing. I'll see what the schedules are like. I mean, you got GT3s, but I'm kind of GT3'd out a little bit. As much as that's my favourite form of racing, I want to give GT3s a miss. I might even do GT4s. I do like GT4s, like I say, it all depends on the schedule. I watched your LMP3 race, Ben. They were just handing you places left, right and centre, mate. Hey, Tokatu. Hey, Willow.
P3, you've just done a 147.71.
What's the LMP3 like to drive, Ben? Get round there. Yeah, I in the last race, the open setup just now, I forgot to change setup, so I had to pit for fuel. And then the race previous to that, I had a free-wheel disconnects during the race. So I've been running reasonably well mid-pack.
That's a new fastest lap for Balint, 146.
Just had a lot of bad luck. But it is what it is. You take it as it comes. So I'm back on the FSR wheel now. I do love this wheel. It is my favourite wheel. Well, that weren't great. 46.2.
That puts you 0.20 off the leader's pace.
Ah, really? I see. I'm only a B licence at the moment, so I can't do IMSA. But if once I get my A licence, I will definitely do IMSA. I used to love IMSA. IMSA and VRS Sprint. That's all I used to race. I fancy mixing it up a little bit. May even go back to the Skippy for a season. Who knows? Like I say, I'll have a look at the schedules and see what I fancy. The schedule that always appeals is the GTE schedule, but it's not as well supported as everything else. But the GTE schedule for I think the last 3 seasons has been, wow, I fancy some of that. But then I sign up for the races or whatever and there's like 8 people. Just got to keep out of trouble the first couple of laps. Let it all settle down. And then we'll just see where we end up. To be fair, I must admit, the last few all of the races really, although I've had a couple of little shunts, they've all been pretty clean. And that wasn't the case when I raced touring cars before. When they first came out, it was a crash fest. So I kind of suspect it's the touring car fans now, and they're pretty clean with their racing. Where did we end up? P4, that's not bad. We'll take that. We don't need any fuel. We don't want... I didn't realise there's a free repair in this one. Just a way shorter race. But I always lose about 3 or 4 positions off the start because I can't start the car. I don't know how to start it. Guys, if you do me a massive favour, please, and smash up the like button, I'd really appreciate it. As you know, I'm going in a slightly different direction now, and I'm like more of a solo...
P4, the track temp is
20,
the air temp is 19 Celsius. Nice and neat, stay out of trouble. Green, let's go, let's go.
We cut down on a wheel spin that time.
Clear left.
Oh, she ran wide. Oh, cold tyres. No grip.
Clear left.
Oh.
Left side. Hold your line. Clear left. Right side. Clear right.
Look at this. It's oversteering like mad.
Right.
Jesus.
Right side. Clear right.
Oh my good God. We got bent steering. We got work to do now. We have got work to do. I'm gonna have to try some of the other cars. I'm only in the Audi because it's the only touring car I've got. We've got lots of work to do now with bent steering. I can't believe that's the most understeery this car has felt in the previous half a dozen races. Oh, come on, stop that. Stop doing that.
We've gone out of track limits. Keep it between the lines. There's an incident in Shell Oil's corner. It looks like Valent.
Come on, boys, let's go, let's go. Oh, why are you...
Go right.
That's why, he was
Clear
overtaken.
right.
Fair enough, fair enough. Fair enough.
On your left. Clear left.
The leader has just done a 146.32. 7th position.
Is there a massive difference in the performance of the cars, Cocker? You'd probably know more than, well, certainly more than me.
On your left. Clear left.
Nice one, Paul. Nice move, mate.
Dave Cams in P2. Not the Dave Cam, our Dave Cams.
You've got 10 minutes left. 10 minutes to go.
What's your name, Tocker?
Don't be pressured. Keep your exit speeds up. Fastest lap for Toledo, 145.19.
Oh yeah, you were quick. You was at the front end of the grid.
6th place.
I remember you well. Oh, come on.
Pay attention to track limits. Please.
Get off those bloody off tracks.
You're reeling. Hemsley in. The gap's now 2.2 seconds.
Maurizio behind looks a little bit faster than me.
That's a new fastest lap for Toledo, 144.60. You're halfway home. Your fuel is fine.
On your right. Clear right.
I had to bail out there because I would have been taken out otherwise. A little bit over aggressive there, I think, from Mauricio. I'd rather lose the position and stay in the race. Gonna defend.
Left side. Clear left.
B7.
Oh, the understeer is fucking crazy.
The stewards have warned us about track limits. Keep it between the lines.
Wow. I'm having real trouble with the last couple of races. And like before that, it was nowhere near as bad as it is. God, we've dropped way down. Really struggling with understeer on certain corners.
Okay, Paul. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left.
Another disastrous race.
We've been warned about track limits.
Car left. Clear left.
Come on, man.
P11. All right, Paul. You've used half your fuel. Track limits, watch those lines. The gap behind is now.
Car left. Clear left.
Push, push, push. We can catch this car.
Another off track. Jesus Christ. 11.
Got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
11 incident points. Wow. Let's hope the open setup race is a little bit better than this one.
Come on, watch these track
12.
limits, please, Paul. Let's see how wide you
Jesus
can make this thing.
Christ.
There's an incident in Old Hall. We think it might be Duarte. P10. That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Who the hell is going good on the first one? Thanks for running everyone this race.
No, Ben, no. No DQ. Maybe. Oh, come on, I slow right down there so I didn't touch the car.
Car right. Clear right. On your right, clear right.
Incident in Britons. We think it might be Hemsley.
On your right. Hold your line.
Who's going to blink first?
Hold your line.
Ah, come
Still
on.
there.
I gave you a load of room now.
Still there, clear right.
Come on, stop cutting.
13, we're up to 13. Oh, we're in positive I rating though. We're going to lose so much safety rating. Don't say it, Ben.
P7, last lap.
We're far enough behind them to not get involved, and we're far enough in front now, I think. As long as we don't go off track or have any silly moments, we'll just settle for this and settle for a non-DQ.
Let it go, man. Come on. I'm gonna kill everyone. Absolute try hard.
Oh no! Keep going! Don't give me the opportunity of trying to pass!
What? You saw that, right? Isn't it that with everyone else? Did I do something wrong here? What's that?
Keep going, just go, just go!
Fastest lap for Toledo, 144.56.
Well done, Toledo, mate. Good win, good win.
Nice P2 for Dave Cams.
No chance of catching you. Battle with you.
No DQ, that's a win in my book. Oh, that's a little bit of a nightmare race, but we managed to get it back to P7.
P7, that's the end of the race. Never mind.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I was just saying, I was hoping to have a good battle with you. Thank you.
Not a bad recovery, I guess, from P13.
Cheers, mate. Yeah, I think you're probably half a second quicker or so than me. But,
We only just managed to...
And thanks, man. Oh, that was handy.
And that's with a bent wheel as well, so we've got a little bit of positive I rating. I'm scared to look at what the safety rating is going to be. But hopefully the open setup race, that's... Oh, that's not for half an hour, so we can just toss around for a half hour. Quarter to 9, the open setup race. Right, let's come out of this. I don't think there's anything we really need to look at other than like my bad driving. So we'll come out of that sharpish. Right, oh, that's the practice event. We've got to wait for the results. What do we reckon, guys? 0.4 off my safety rating, at least. I would have thought. We hit 2 cars. Loads of off tracks. We'll jump in the practice server for the open setup, because I've got some VRS setups, but I've been using the fixed setup because it's I don't know, it's just a little bit safer. Hey Stoner, how you doing, buddy? Thank you very much, guys, for smashing up the like button. Oh, here we go. What do we reckon? It's going to be bad. 0.2. That's not bad. We'll take 0.2. I thought it was going to be about 0.4. But we need to work on the safety rating. Dave had a nice plus 76 there for Dave Cams. Well done, Dave. He's up to 1638. Well done. How did you get on, Stoner? Right, let's register for the next one. Where are we? There. Let's register for the race. Ah, nice one, Ben. You could have won, but you messed up the fueling. Ah, Mark. That's a gutter, mate. That's a gutter. But that's happened to me in the LMU races as well. I've messed up the battery thing. I was really hoping that with the big update coming in LMU that we'd get a bit more content or what do you call it? Hosted lobbies. So I want to have a little go around with. I've got a couple of setups. First race in a month. I've not been there for a couple of months, LMU, Mark. Purely because it's just a little bit boring at the moment. Once I get some, some more content and that, it'd be. I'll look forward to racing in it. Nah, not for me. Not for me, Tocker. I really do fancy doing the Watkins Glen 6 hour though, but I want to get a couple of people to do it with. But we'll see. I've never done an endurance race on iRacing. Right, let's have a little. Let's go with this, the VRS safe one. Have a few laps.
Track's clear. Push, push, push.
I'm a little bit gutted because I've finally got a decent start in this, and they're just understeered like a mofo. I don't think my brake bias is working.
New fastest lap for Tech 146.24.
Control, brake bias. Yeah, definitely cold tyres, for sure.
Pit exit's clear. Stay behind the white line.
Oh, it is working. So what do we reckon with the brake bias, guys? In the Audi? That to me seems a little bit too far back. Oh, I don't know, not too far forward, I mean. See, Tocker knows what he's talking about.
Fastest lap for Werner, 1:45. My take 6.
Bloody hell, man. Bloody hell. I don't like any of the setups I've got. I only really like the fixed setup. I'm struggling with every setup other than the fixed setup. I mean, obviously, I've still got to get used to the car. I've not driven it for, you know, what, 3 or 4 years. Too heavy braking. Okay. I haven't, Mark.
B6. Watch the track limits, please, Paul.
So much to learn. I think next week is mid-Ohio. I don't really know that track. Right, see if we can get nailed. See if we can get turn 1 nailed. That will alleviate a lot of problems I'm having.
P3.
Yeah, it's that understeer again. It's just doesn't want to. Maybe did I have too much speed there? Maybe. So it's the GT3 racer coming out in me. You just don't drive like a GT3 car. Looks dated. Yeah, I don't think I've got the track, so I'll have a look at the schedule for next year, because I'm likely going to run touring cars next year or next season. And if it's on the schedule, then I might buy it and race it next week. But I'm not going to buy it just for
Fastest lap for Oulton, 1:44.
just for the hell of it. I'd rather just wait till next season and see what's too much speed. I figured that was the problem there. And there as well, I don't know whether to change up into fourth or keep it in third. That's another corner that I'm not sure about. Right, come on, nail lap 1. Turn 1. Let's get it right.
P4.
No. That's no good. It's taking way too much and getting the off track. I'm going to end up getting a load of off tracks.
You need to slow down a bit.
Come on,
Peter,
Mets.
penalty. The leader has just done a 143.
It's not rocket science, man. Oh, come on with the bloody slow down. I don't, Tocker. The only telemetry logger I've got is the VRS one. Because when I was into iRacing, solely iRacing, I used to have the VRS setups subscription. Yeah, the VRS telemetry thing does that. Right, lap T1, that's the one I want to really concentrate on nailing. And the corner after the second chicane. Oh, fuck.
P5. The leader's just done a 143.28.
That was better. Look out for that. It's because I looked at the bloody chat.
Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace.
Move, chat. Right, this corner here. Do I keep it in fourth or a third, or do I shift up to fourth? I never know. I can't really see a difference in the two, so. Fourth in the Honda. That was a better lap.
That's your quickest lap. Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace.
Take care, Tucker. Thanks for the tips, buddy.
Sector 2 is 1.1 seconds off the pace. P6, good lap. That's your quickest today. You're currently 2.5 seconds off the pace. That lap was a 1:45.
Ah, we're starting to get C1 now, guys. We're starting to get it. Just the rest of the lap we need to sort out now.
The guy in front has just done a 1:45.68. Sector 2 is 0.9 off the pace.
Oh, PB.
That's your best lap in the session. That puts you 2.0 seconds off the pace. Your last lap time was at 1:45.29.
We're getting there.
Sector 1 is 0.46 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.8 off the pace.
No, off track, you bugger!
Track limits, they'll invalidate this lap.
Oh, that would have been a PB, surely.
1:43.22.
Oh. Ah, look.
P5.
First time I've gone under 45 and it's a bloody invalid lap. You big B.
You've used half your fuel.
Hey, Jesse. How are you, buddy?
P7. Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace.
This dude on an outlap gonna let us go or what?
Left side. Clear left.
Sector 1 is 1.1 off the pace.
Hey, Julian. How are you, buddy?
Sector 2 is 1.4 off the pace.
I got a league race tomorrow, Jesse.
Sector 3 is 0.43 off the pace.
This geezer's just not going to let me have a turn, is he? I'll have to drop back, I think, to try and get some space. Good practice, though. Running close to someone. He's very predictable, so... Right, I think we're going to go with that setup then. I think that's the VRS safe one. We've got a sub 45 in us. We just had that bloody stupid off track. GT4s 1 hour 40. Nice, mate. Very nice. Thank you very much, guys, for smashing up that like button. I really do appreciate it. Bit of iRacing for me tonight. We'll do some community racing tomorrow. We'll probably jump in AMS2, and I fancy doing the stock car 2024 stock car tomorrow. What I'm going to do is going to be a different format. It's not going to be a load of different races, but what I'm going to do is maybe pick about 3 tracks. The last race of the night will probably be something like a 30-minute race. So I'll probably do like 2 or 3 15-minute races, and then I'm going to do a 30-minute race to finish the stream off. But yeah, it'll be an open lobby, so anyone can join. No password, but that's what I fancy. That's what I fancy tomorrow. It's either that, and I'm gonna save the other one. Thursday night we're going to do some formula racing, and it's going to be the high-tech. I think it's the easiest one of all of the more modern cars, because it's got ABS, traction control, active suspension, stability, and all the rest of it. So Thursday is going to be a Formula night in AMS2, but it's going to be with the Formula High-Tech, which I think is a really good car, especially if you want to get into the faster formulas. It's the easiest of the lot. Like I say, with traction control and ABS and all the rest of it. So that's what I've got planned, but, you know, now I'm doing what I'm doing, plans could change. And that's the beauty of, you know, I don't feel like I'm stuck to a rigid schedule, and it was making me not very well. So that's it's one of the main reasons why I've stepped back from MVRC. But I'm still very much an MVRC racer, and they're talking about putting multiple cars into events. I'm going to try and qualify and try and get into one of them cars. Because I'm still, like I say, still very much an MVRC racer. I always will be. Stoner, do you fancy doing the Watkins Glen 6 hour next month? I was thinking maybe me, you, and one other. I was going to ask Andre, but I don't know whether Andre would be up for it, but we can certainly ask. Ah, good lad. Good man. There's a multiple cars, but I fancy just doing GT3. Yeah, Ben, you know probably as well as anybody else. You know, sometimes, I mean, people don't see like what goes on in the background. Do you know what I mean? And like, you know, when you kind of like I try to explain, I used to get real anxiety if I'd done something for myself that wasn't community racing. So, like for instance, tonight I'm doing a bit of iRacing for myself. I'd get real anxiety if I'd done that on a stream before. Do you know what I mean? Because it wasn't community racing. So, like, I tended not to do stuff that I wanted to do. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, like I say, I'm still going to be streaming racing and like other games and all that. It's just LMP2. Oh, should we do the LMP2, Stoner? Just in case we get in Jesse's split. No, I'm probably going to do GT3, I think, because it's the easiest one, I think, for the first endurance race. I've never done an endurance race on iRacing, so I've never done a driver swap or anything like that. So we're going to have a little bit of a practice, Mark. But yeah, I fancy that. I fancy the Watkins Glen 6 hour. I tell you who might be up for it. AJ. If AJ gets into iRacing, he'll be up for it because he loves Watkins Glen. Swaps are very easy. Yeah, we'll have a little bit of a practice for sure. Right, so we want to go Q safe. Hey, Dave Cams is in here again. Mr. Cams. There he is, Dave Campbell 3. Hopefully we'll have a better race this time. We've had some good tips from Toka2 Freak, which I really appreciate. What is the standard brake bias then on the safe setup? Let's have a look. 66.1. So do you think that's enough towards the rear?
Temperature's decreasing. It's now 20 Celsius.
Mid-Ohio, Ben. Mid-Ohio, I believe. I'm not sure where I'm going to buy the track yet. I'm going to check out the schedule for next year. If it's on next year's schedule or next season's schedule, I'll probably get it and probably race it next week. I've never driven on Mid-Ohio, so it'd be a question of like for the first half of the week, just learning the track. And then the second half of the week, actually racing. I'm hoping next season's schedule is nice. Yeah, I think I might miss out next week just because I don't know the track, and just have a look at see what the schedule's like for next season. I see that appeals to me because I'll jump in VR. I love a track in VR that's got a lot of elevation. That is it Velocita on AMS2. What a track that is in VR. And Cadwell Park as well. Cadwell Park. Oh, love that. I love that in VR. Cadwell Park in a Caterham on AMS2. Right, hopefully we'll have a better race this one, guys. The plan is to not rack up the safety rating points. And just try and have a safe-ish race.
Pit exit's clear. Push. Okay, Paul, we've got 2 laps to get the job done, mate.
Do you know what? It is actually good to be back in iRacing. I say I've got well over £1,000 worth of content. Oh dear. When I first joined iRacing, I went mad. But the thing is, what I was doing was buying cars thinking, yeah, I like that. I don't like that. Oh, let's try this. I just went mad on cars and tracks.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 21 Celsius.
Yeah, I saw Jamie wasn't streaming anymore. Shame that. But I can relate, Ben. Do you know what I mean? I can relate. Right, let's nail T1. That's where we've been struggling. We've got a good tip, some good tips from Tocker 2. A bit late getting on the gas there. We could have got on the gas a little bit earlier. I will catch up with the chat in a minute, guys. We'll just get qualifying out of the way. I don't know whether that's a third or fourth gear corner there. Let's just get a banker lap in. Let's get it in clean. 45.9, that's not bad.
That's pole. That lap time was 1:45.93. The leader has just done a 1:45.24. You're now 0.34.
That's a personal best, that is. That's the first time I've been under 45s. Oh, yes, that'll do. Happy days. 44.9, we'll take that. I think we're P2 actually, not P1. Let's change the setup now so I don't forget it. Right, let's have a look. Tearing it up in ACC leagues. Ah, good for him. I'm sort of kind of back into ACC. I'm going through all of them again. All of them. Ah, Natty, how you doing, buddy? What happened to P1? Oh, it must have been an invalid lap. 44.9, that's the first time, guys, I've been under 45s. I'm going to double check the fuel before the race. The thing is, even if we get pole, we're going to lose it off the line because I can't start the car very well. Is someone going to pick me for the pole? I honestly don't mind. I just want a clean race. But now we've got the target on our back, haven't we? Now we've got the target. Yeah, same, Jesse. Oh, change battery. Battery change.
That's the end of the session. Pole position. Well done, mate.
Ooh, pole position for me. Hopefully we won't screw it up. Right, let's double check. Fuel's all good. 37 litres, yeah. All good. Get on the grid. Now, what did Tocker say? To put the brake bias towards the rear as the race goes
Track
on.
temp is 21.
Oh, shit.
The air temp is 19 Celsius. 30 minutes. Okay, Paul, get ready. Let's go.
I'll take that. I'll take that start. Cold tyres, Matt, cold tyres.
Start's all right. Let's build on it.
Ugh. I just don't know how to launch the touring car. I really don't.
On your left. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Clear left.
You're in the lead.
Car right. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear
Don't do
right.
anything silly, buddy.
Okay, Paul. We've just cut the track.
You've done something silly. There's no way you're going to get a pass there, mate. Round the outside, going into that left-hander. Crazy. No patience. Where's that lockup come from? It's just so unexpected.
Car right. Clear right.
I didn't feel like I've done anything different there.
P8. This really isn't good enough. Come on, start concentrating.
P1, 2, 3, I've got disconnected, so I'm lurking at the back here.
I just don't know where that lockup come from. I didn't feel like I've done anything different. There might have been a bump on the track maybe that's just caught me out and made me hit the brake a little bit harder. I don't know. And again. It's
Right
done it
side,
again.
clear right.
That, like,
Come on, Paul. Don't panic. We'll get him back.
maybe my brake pedals are not calibrated. I don't know. Oh well. P1 to P10 in one lap.
Gap to Lario. Ahead is increasing. It's now 1.1. There's an incident in Nicker Brook. It looks like Parker.
Something's not right. Something ain't right. More front bias. We go 2 clicks to the front. That's really strange, man.
That's a new fastest lap for Toledo.
Honestly, guys, I don't know what's going on. This is why I stick with a fixed setup. I just can't. Something's not right.
The next car is Parker 3, C license.
Right side. Clear right.
B11.
On your left. Clear left.
Very strange.
Watch the track limits, please.
Nah, something ain't right with this setup for me. I can't drive it. What a shame. We had such a good qualifying.
Okay, Paul, the next car is Lens 8. The gap behind is now 0.8.
I've got no confidence in the car. The back end just wants to come round.
The leader's just done a 145.54.
What is going on, guys? The back end wants to come round. I obviously need to
P9.
What do I need to do with the brake bias? It's like every corner. Zero confidence in the car. No. Do you know, I'm just going to take... I can't race this, guys. It's every corner. No, it's every corner, Nick. It's been every corner since the start of the race. I'm literally just a hazard on the track. Well, look, let's just get safety rating. Well, try and get... Well, we can't get no safety rating now, but let's just pit and repair the damage if there's any damage. We don't want any fuel. This is just like... It's a death trap. We didn't go tyres, did we?
There's an incident in Cascades. It looks like it's Lens.
It's every single corner.
No, Paul. Track limits.
I can't have a wing. All I can put it down to is literally not having a wing.
You've got loads of fuel.
Oh, fuck. Let's change the tyres as well. We go back out on cold tyres. I just want to see whether it's the wing.
seconds. 20 minutes to go. 20 minutes.
I'm going to take the optional repairs, guys, because the race is done. There's nothing we can do. I can't believe we've had pole. Bloody pole position. But someone went into the back of us. I'm just wondering whether that gave us damage. Let's take the optionals and then just get out there and just see how the car feels. Because I can't believe the setups would be that different from qualifying to race, where like I literally have got no control over the car. We're going to lose a massive amount of iRating in this one. P1 to P10 in one lap. It's got to be the wing. I can't have had a wing. Hey, Dino, how are you, buddy? I think even Dave, yeah, Dave Cams, he's going to overtake me, and he got disconnected. We are literally going to lose about 100 iRating. There he goes. Mr. Cams. Now we've got to get about 15 minutes of track time. So I just want to see whether... It can't be the setup. It literally can't be the setup. We're going to have to do a lot of blue flag racing, though. Unfortunately.
New fastest lap for Balint, 1:45.
91 iRating we're going to lose. Oh, dear. 91 and we got a decent start. I know we lost P1, but that's one of my better launches, that was. Oh, we've had some bad luck in the touring cars. But I've enjoyed it, though. I've enjoyed it. Right, here we go.
Pit exit's clear.
The brand new car. Let's see see how we get on. No, it's the setup.
The guy ahead has just
It's honestly the setup. There's something not right with the setup. For some reason, I'm locking up way easier than I have done all week. It may be cold tyres. I can't remember if I changed into changed the tyres. I think I did. I've just well and truly. I'm not going to use this setup again. It's hard to say whether it's just.
All right, minutes left. That's 15 minutes. Halfway home. Fuel looks good.
It just feels like a completely different car.
You're running last.
No shit, Jim. Yeah. The quality setup felt so nice. This setup just feels just so different. It's not even the same car. I've got no confidence in the car at all. Not loving it.
You've just done a 147.54. Toledo, 2, is leading the race.
I feel really slow in this car. Very strange state of affairs. I can't drive this car. It just feels so different, guys. Way different. I'm sorry, I just can't drive it. After the cars you take, you're going full foot, you can still see you're braking a little bit. Well, it probably Fiat's and wreck, but that car just felt completely different to what I was driving. Honestly. Oh, now we've got a big wait for the next one, the fixed one. I don't know what was so different. Well, we'll do one more race in 30 minutes time, guys. Apologies for that race, but from quali to race, something wasn't right. So I'm not going to be using that setup. Mind you, it's the last race. I'm not going to be using that setup anyway. But it just felt so different from quality to race to setup. You know, I literally had no confidence in the car at all during the entirety of that race. Something wasn't right. So we've lost a shit ton of iRating. Shit ton. We'll be down into 1.4K territory now. Oh. Sometimes it's by design, Fiat and Rick, just to keep the balance of the car. Just try and keep the fronts dug in a little bit. That was weird, guys. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to make of that. We had such a good qualifying with the safe qualifying setup, but the safe race setup was just felt so different. And it can't be just the damage, because we went into the pits and we repaired everything. We took on new tyres and it still felt the same. I had no confidence in it. None whatsoever. We'll get one more race in anyway. One more race at 1:45. And then that will be it for me for this evening. But it's been nice though. I've enjoyed it. Even though we've lost a ton of iRating. It's still been good fun. But I've used that race setup before, Rocco, and it didn't feel. I don't know. Something's not right. It might be user. It might be something that I've done. Maybe I changed the brake bias without realising. I just don't know. It just felt completely different.
It exits clear.
For the all of the races I've done with the open setup, I've been using the fixed setup. That's the first time I've used, not the first time, the second time I've used the race safe setup. I mean, I do realise that with more fuel, it's going to handle a little bit different, but that handled completely different. Just need to get a bit of confidence back in the car now. Immediately feels so much better. Bit wide on entry there. So, right, what is the oh, look at the brake bias there, 78. Way more towards the rear. Now, in the other setup, it was 66. Oh, that was my bad.
for repairs.
That's interesting, that.
You're all clear. Stay behind the line.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The other setup was way more towards the rear. Mex Mark II. So what was it? It was 66, wasn't it? So let's oh, wrong way. Fucking hell, man. No, we got damage now. That just don't... I mean, obviously I've got damage, but that just doesn't feel very nice. With that brake push, that brake bias. Let's put it back. Right, now let's... it's a fixed setup, but there's 25 litres in there. 25 litres. So there's enough fuel.
Looks like you're clear on the pit exit.
Well, the track rotates tomorrow anyway, so this is the last race of the week, basically.
Fastest lap for Montana, 148.91. That's a new fastest lap for Montana, 147.60.
It's weird that that last race. Every time I was kind of, maybe the brake pressure was different. I just don't know, but I was locking up so much. And like going into corners, it was the back end just wanted to come out, and it was just mental. And that was a horrible corner there.
P2.
At least I've got my confidence back in the car.
Fastest lap for Montana, 146.86. Your sector 2 time is quick. Quickest overall, that puts you 0.20 quicker than second. That lap time was 146.66. Mind these track limits, please, Paul. Sector 1 time is good. New fastest lap for Montana, 146.52. Sector 2 time is okay. That was a 145.59. Sector 1 is quick. The guy behind has just done a 146.00. Sector 2 time is quick. That was 145.29.
Well, we've got the confidence back in the car. That's the main thing. That I just didn't like that setup. I've got to be honest. We're almost as quick in the fixed setup, so we probably could have been a lot better off just using the fixed setup in the open setup. Right, how long we got? Few minutes. But it takes good 3 laps for the tyres to come in. That's for sure. $45.2 fixed setup. That is what after about what? How many laps did we do there? Oh, I can't. It's is it this one? How do we get our laps up, guys? I can't remember how you do it. I can't remember. Oh, laps. That might help by just the clue's there, isn't it? Where it says laps. That's the big clue. One more race. Do like the touring car though, guys. But fixed setup. I'm going to use the fixed setup for everything. Right, we lost a shit ton of iRating in the last race, so we've got to try and gain some now. And some safety rating. Look, 2.2. God, do you know what? I used to pride myself on my A licence always being above 4. It's crazy. I suppose this is the wrong series, though, isn't it, for safety rating? Let's be honest. It's a little bit door banging, isn't it, this one? Oh, I could have a quick look at the forum, couldn't I? Let's have a quick look at the forum and see what the schedule's like for next season. Forum. Oh, come on, I've just done that. Right, forums, iRacing forum, racing and championships. No. Oh, this looks all different. What will it be in? NASCAR Pro Series, Pro Qualifying, Real World. No, I want the I just want the normal forums. Rookie racing. Ah. Sports car. I'm assuming it comes under sports touring car. There we go. Touring car general discussion. These look way different. Season 3 selection. Snetterton, Watkins Glen, Portimao, Mosport. Oh, I like some of them, but I don't like Watkins. I like Mosport. I like. Oh, I don't like the schedule. I would have to buy 1, 2, 3, 4 tracks. I don't like the schedule for the touring cars next year. Have a look at the GT4. GT4. Let's have a look. I'm not loving that either. I don't know what I'm going to do next season. What about the F4? I mean, we could just do some rookie stuff. Or the Porsche Cup. I like the Porsche Cup. Oh, that's that'd be not a sports car, Formula car.
145.06.
Right, Formula 4. Let's have a look. Season 3 schedule. Let's have a look. Where is it?
That's a new fastest lap for Tovi, 144.86.
Can't see what the schedule is. That's just a template. No idea. We'll have to wait until the schedule comes out, I guess. Right. Last race of the week in iRacing. Let's hopefully have a better race than we have done the last couple of races. Last race of the night for me tonight, guys. Thank you very much for joining me. I do appreciate it. Right, who we got? Who we got? It's quite a big field. 20 of us. Oh, there's some fast boys in here. I don't think we're going to do much in this race, guys. Look at this. Look, 4.6k, 4k, 3.2k. Jesus. Let's just try and stay out of trouble and hopefully have a good race. 2.1 safety rating, 1.4k I rating. We have we are tanking. We are tanking. Oh.
The track temperature is falling. It's now 20 Celsius.
Car number 19. So we're not under pressure for I rating then. If we can finish anything better than P19, we're having a result. Let's get out there.
Pit exit is clear. You've got 2 laps to set a decent time. Track temperature is decreasing. It's now 21 Celsius.
It's only a little 15-minute race, this one, not a 30-minute race. Oh, late getting on the gas. What a rubbish lap.
P3, your last lap time was at 1:46.94.
Just a little bit too careful.
P9.
I always think with iRacing, like I know they only say give you 2 laps, but I think if you've got enough time to do a 3rd lap, I think you should be allowed to do it. I think you should just do as many laps as you can in that 8 minutes. I mean, chances are most of the time you'll only ever get 2 laps in, but I think if you've got the time, you should be able to use it. P11 at the moment. I'm sure it'll go down a little bit further. Got a lot of the top split boys in this one though. We don't really belong in their company, that's for sure. No! Why'd you fucking give yourself an off track? Lunatic. Lunatic.
That's the end of the session, P11.
P11. I'd be happy to finish in P11, but we want a top 10, don't we? We want a top 10. Here we go. Let's go. No shenanigans, please, on lap 1.
P11, 15 minutes. You really need to get on with it. Get ready. Go, go, go.
On your right. Clear right. Car right. Clear right.
Okay, Paul, decent start. We can build something from here.
On your left. Hold your line. Still there. Clear left.
Maybe the whole track.
Right side. Hold your line. Clear right.
You know, man.
Left
Jesus.
side. Still there. Still there. Clear left.
P9.
JT, that was pretty good.
Why were you flying across the track, man?
Didn't cut across the track. You hit my fucking left rear.
No, man, you cut across. Honestly, I don't know what happened, man. I'm sorry if it was my fault. I'll look at the replay after.
leader has just done a 145.66. P9. Okay, Paul, don't let this guy distract you. Come on, let's put this hard work to good use. 10 minutes remaining, 10 minutes. Fastest lap for Toby, 144.86.
Off track.
Nice and tidy. Leader has just done a 144.12. New fastest lap for Walters, 144.10. Okay, Paul, halfway home. We've got plenty of fuel. We've just had a warning for cutting the track. The stewards have warned us for cutting the track. Keep it between the white lines. driver in front of us is Johnson, 8, and their rating is 2.3. That's a new fastest lap for Paleo, 144.09. Five minutes to go, 5 minutes left. Don't let this guy intimidate you. Fastest lap for Toby, 144.02. That's your fastest lap.
He's definitely going to have a lunge at some point.
Okay, Paul, you've got half your fuel left.
All I can do is, I mean, he's definitely quicker than me. All I can do is just keep putting the car in the right place.
New fastest lap for Toby, 143.67. Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.45 off the pace. Minutes to go, 2 minutes.
No! Oh!
Clear left.
Steering's gone.
What happened there, Paul?
We've been called into the pits by the stewards for repairs.
Just, oh, fuck's sake, man. Just unbelievable. Oh, I just clipped the barrier and it just absolutely broke my suspension.
Oh, alright, cool.
Yeah, good race, JT, up until then. Good chase, mate. Good fight. That's it, we're done. Oh, this has been a little bit of a nightmare tonight. That was such a good ride. I was really enjoying that. Really enjoying it. Last lap. It wouldn't be a Met stream without me screwing up every single race, would it? Oh dear. The iRating's taken an absolute hammering tonight. Hammering.
This is gonna end badly, mostly for you if you keep walking like this.
Last lap as well, or last lap coming up. Last lap but one. And we was going to on for like a nice little iRating gain of around about 40. And now we're losing 49. Yeah, mate. Look, iRating, I'm not going to get into that situation before where like it was just a grind. I'm just going to enjoy the racing and what will be will be. No, they're just numbers. They're literally just numbers. So there's no need to get upset. Right, guys, that is it for me tonight. Let's wait for that. I'll just wait for that to finish. But that is me for tonight. Thank you very much for joining me this evening. Thank you for the likes. If you haven't already, on your way out, if you wouldn't mind hitting the like button, I'd really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed a little bit of iRacing tonight. Tomorrow night, I think we're going to do some AMS2, but like I say, I'll see how I feel tomorrow. If I feel like streaming, we'll have some community racing tomorrow. Guys, you've been absolute legends. I've been Mets.
One more lap to go.
I will see you next time. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.
Walters, 3 is now in the lead, darling.
Yeah, good race there. I've been clean up the front. Good push it great. Kept me honest all the way.
You got a great